Good morning, good morning. This is One Accord Level 2 podcast. Hope everybody's being blessed, safe, and well. Hope everybody's doing good. Many prayers for comfort, healing, strength, and peace to all who need it. So, you have a problem, fix it. You're having issues, put them on the table. If you cannot find a conclusion to your issues or your problems, then you need to go to the next best thing or the next best step or do whatever is best for you. If you're sick and the doctor gives you meds, take your meds. If you have an upset stomach and you need some Sprite, 7 Up, or now Starry, then drink it. If you're hungry, then eat. If you are thirsty, then drink. It's really, really simple. If you know, are feeling a certain type of way about a situation, then speak on it. If you're hurting and in pain, then go to the doctor. You delaying the inevitable and delaying getting what you need is not helping your cause. And that's the problem that's going around in this great, big, wonderful, but chaotic world that we live in. A lot of people are suffering and they don't need to suffer. A lot of people are going through things that they don't necessarily need to go through. But even then, even if they are asking for help or are reaching out, pride gets in the way. And you say, I'm not dealing with X, Y, and Z. Or they say, hey, my kid's doing whatever. I'm not going to be asking nobody for no help because they really don't care. It's not about this, it's not about that. I really don't want to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay. But you need to. And more importantly, that you want to. But like I said, because of pride and because of your ego and because of your selfishness, you choose not to. So, why struggle? I hear a lot of people on my Twitter page, and I've talked to a lot of people, real life at work, who have said, man, I can't do X, Y, and Z because of certain things. Now, circumstances, that's a whole nother different story because we know circumstances are different for everybody. Some people can't just go do a thing because circumstances will not allow them to. Some people cannot do a thing. They just can't. And it's understandable. I get it. There's no judgment here. Either way, it is no judgment. And I just understand, like, hey, you know, uh, a guy may have sprained his ankle, or, what I'm saying, you might have got into a car accident, or you might have did this or did that. Certain things have prevented you from being able to do, and get the help. That's okay. That's fine. But there are some who the situations continue to change, but the message is still clear and it's still the same. You could and should get the help that you need. You could and should go take, what I'm saying, that test that you need to take. Or you should be going to school, or you should be going to do this and that. And you just choose not to. And like I said, you are delaying the inevitable. Because guess what you're going to have to do eventually? You're going to have to take that test. You're going to have to go to school. You're going to have to make that phone call that you don't really want to make. You're going to have to send that text message that you really don't want to send. You're going to have to talk to those people that you really don't want to talk to. You're going to have to talk to your kid. You're going to have to talk to your mom or to your dad about something that happened 10 to 20 years ago. You're going to have to talk to one of your uncles or one of your aunts about something that they offended you by, or something that happened that wasn't even your fault, that you may have been in a crosshairs or crossfire for a thing. You might have to go talk to somebody about something that, again, wasn't even your fault, but hey, it was a miscommunication. Wasn't even a problem, just a miscommunication. Something got swept underneath the rug that didn't need to be, and it needs fixing. And sometimes you're going to have those hard conversations. And the longer that you wait to take, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're prescribed medicine, you don't take it, there it is. If you're, if they say, hey, you need to go, and have a follow-up appointment about something because we need a second opinion and you don't go, guess what? There it is. Some things you really know that you can and need to be doing and you just haven't done it. And some people have been doing this. They get in these situations and they get in these circumstances, they get in these otherworldly dynamics, as we like to call them, and then all it takes is a positive choice. But you know what? Some people, they enjoy and they revel in chaos, and they like the drama, and they like not having peace. They like to see how far it can get, start the fire, and then they run. Well, guess what? That is also not helping your cause. So failure can be imminent. It can be close to you, but like I said, it just depends on what you choose to do. What is it for you? So my prayer for you is that you quit delaying the inevitable. Go talk to who needs to be talked to. Go say what you need to say. Go handle your business. And guess what? Or for that person, like I said, do they need to talk to multiple people and tell them, like, hey, this is what it is, this is what it ain't. We need to, changes need to be made. Your boss at work, your co-workers, whatever it may be. You're going to have to do it. And if you don't, you're going to keep asking yourself, well, why isn't this working? Well, sometimes the problem isn't other people. Sometimes the problem is you. Even if it's something small, you're going to have to make the hard choices and make the hard, whatever things that you have to do. You're going to have to, like I said, make that hard phone call, make that hard text. It might hurt. It might start a fire that you might not be able to put out. Only God can do it. Okay. Well, you're still going to need to do it. Quit delaying the inevitable with certain things. Do what you need to do and keep it moving. This is One Accord Level 2 Podcast. Be blessed, be safe, be well. And I'll holler at you on the flip side.